right, let's get started. Merry Christmas to everyone. What is going on, everybody? Uh-oh, I had double clicked that accidentally. We almost double introed ourselves. That's all right. We're all good. It's Christmas Eve. We're allowed to do mistakes, aren't we? I hope so. So how's everyone doing? It is Christmas Eve. And yeah, good stuff. Hope everyone is having a good time. All set for Christmas tomorrow. And Chancoin, what is going on? Hamid Ali, what's happening? I was going down the list here. Ogre, MGTOW, Magic Lucky. Fudweiser, what's happening? Kia Enigma Adventures, what's going on? Raja Abed Alaziz, I butchered that 100%. Joseph Veal, Kyle Rosa, moving down. Robert Trechler, Killer 65 Malibu Gaming, what's going on? Anonymous Miner, Responsive Resolve, Stephen Cochran, what's happening? All you loyal Rabid Miners out there, much appreciated, 100%. Magic Lucky, Red Llama Crypto, what's going on? Robert Trechner, I don't think I said that right. KC, oh no, my screen just shot across. Crypto Baltus, what's going on? Now I'm right at the bottom. Blue Space Publications, Raheem, what's happening? Johannes, KC, I think hopefully I caught everyone. If not, I am very sorry. Last name is pronounced Cheddar. I've been here long enough, you need to know. Robert Cheddar. Okay, like cheese. Gotcha. Makes sense. Right on. Cheddar. All right. Sounds good. So, what's happening? Look at them crypto prices. Anybody saying anything? They just dropped, huh? Just kidding. That is European prices, guys. Here's USD and here's Canadian. But today, one other thing I do want to point out here. Check out this. Look at this. Look at these AVM prices. Is that insane? Look at it pumping like crazy. Like, is that insane or what? It's almost at 0.002 of a cent. That's insane. Crazy. Anyway, we're not here to talk about avian. We're not an AVN stream. We are going to be talking about these bad boys right about... What screen do I need? I think I need that one. And then we're going to be looking at those. Look at that. There are two A2000 GPUs sitting there. Now, I played around with them a little bit. Didn't get any power consumptions or anything, but one does seem to perform so far a little bit better than the other. I couldn't get one above 40.5 megahash or something. The other one was 41 right out of the gate. So we're going to do some testing here, though. We're going to look at some power consumptions and, just see exactly how efficient these little things are. Now, these things are tiny. Look at my hand here compared to that. Like, wow. When I opened the box, I knew they were going to be small, but they are very small. It's insane. Those things are very, very small. Let's go through the chat here. Anonymous Miner, thank you for the $5 donation. Let's get Rabid Christmas Ripper Fun going. Smash that thumb. Yes, smash it up. We're obviously not going to make a Ripper Fun in time for Christmas because that's tomorrow. But hey, you know what? Much appreciated. Let's get that Ripper rolling. Anyway, you can see I do have my test bench way down here. It's ready to roll. We're looking at my power consumptions right now. Let's turn that back on. Let me see my screen here so I can see what's going on. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so we can look at that. So you can see right now, too much. So 21.4, 22.8. So 21 to 22. I'm going to go with a 22. I'm going to write down these numbers as we go about it. So I'm throwing down 22 for our actual complete system here. I get 22 down. 22 watts. Now let's slap one of these in there and see exactly how it rolls. So first up, we're going to have to turn that off. Then we're going to have to go into our test bench here and shut this bad boy down. So we're going to shut it down, confirm, let it go down to nothing and see what happens while this is doing its thing. Chat away in chat, have fun, talk to each other, see what's going on. Any of you guys actually mining AVN with the current prices? That's putting, based on the numbers I used in this morning's video, that's looking like CPUs are whacking around $45 a day. But that hash rate does seem to be coming up fairly fast. So who knows what's happening? Who knows where it's coming from? If it's coming off Raptoreum, obviously Raptoreum profits may be increasing because of it as well. It's going to be a lot of fun here, seeing how hash rate might be bouncing back and forth. And, where should we actually land these CPUs? Fudweiser, thank you for the $20 Threadripper fund. Much appreciated, 100%. So it does look like my rig is now off. So I'm going to slap one of these in here. Which one should I go with? Let's go with the one on the right, just because. Okay, we're going to go with the one on the right here. My camera is on a tripod, so just give me a couple seconds while I slap this together. Going into the riser right now. Snap, snap, click, click. the riser, putting it down. Where is my screwdriver? All right, there we go. It is all in. I just got to wait for my motherboard to kind of power down so that I can turn the power supply back on. Then I'll show you guys kind of the little test bench setup in a second here. Actually, you know what? I'll just kind of move my camera around. You guys should be able to see this. Look, there's that one stick around rig test bench. It's taking up my test bench spot because I haven't finished testing that one stick versus two stick thing yet. But that's on my list of things to do. But down here is the test bench, and there's that little guy. You know, he's on there. It looks like the motherboard just shut off, so I better go turn on that power supply so we can see what's going on here. Get that back over here, wherever that spot was, somewhere in that rough general facility. All right, we're powered up. It's powered up. It's booting. It's booting. I'll just hope we don't have any catastrophic failures here, and we'll be good to go. In theory, hopefully. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't even have my camera on when I showed you guys. I was showing you guys nothing. So let's do this again. Here is that test rig with the one stick around. So yeah, sorry, I failed. And moving down, this is, you know, the test bench. So there it is. There's that GPU slowly firing up there. Obviously, we are using GPUrisers.com risers in this operation. At least one of them anyway, because it's the closest one I had. Going up. All right, so looking at an idle now. Let's take a look at the idle. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, somewhere like that. I noticed one live stream a while back. Somebody was like, hey, you know, I want that sticker. Look at that. Red Devil sticker. Pretty nice, huh? I like those. They're nice. Okay, so let's just see. Are we actually loaded up? Refresh. So A2000 I have no idea how to pronounce that name. I butcher it. Lenovo. Here you can see in disc or in a hiveos right there. It's not, you know, PNY. It's not NVIDIA. It is Lenovo. So it is saying 47, 48. So we're going to go with 48 watts here, I guess, as a system idle with the GPU in. So let me just write this down. Fancy, you guys know, we're all about the notepad work here. All about the notepad work. So I'm just going to go idle here. What did I say? 48 watts, I guess. 48 watts. That's with the GPU. So the GPU is already taking up. Where's my phone with my calculator? We'll see what our GPU is actually using at. So 48. We're going to subtract that 22. Looks like our GPU is currently sitting at 26 watts idle. So idle GPU. So our GPU is currently sitting idle at 26 watts. All right, moving on. Let's get engaged a little flight sheet action here, huh? Because why not? We're gonna go to a flight sheet. Turn that off for a second till I can find the right one. I believe it's just right. T-Rex, Ethereum, crypto. Yes, that one right there. Boom, to the moon. Engaging it. Now I can't really I can't SSH into this rig because it's hooked into a different router, so it won't let me. So we're just gonna have to, you know, we're gonna have a little stalemate here going on with our actual what's it called, hiveos, waiting for the numbers to come in. I am currently just sitting at 950 core, 2800 memory. I've tried different settings here. I went to 1000, I tried 1100. I gained a little bit on this, but the power consumption went up a little more than what my actual power I was using was. Now, again, I saw in the chat, Chancoin there was saying that they get hot really fast. They could thermal really quick. In the end, after I, you know, do some test bench stuff, these will be going into my Octominer rig in replace of those AMD 4GB cards, which mine Raven. So then that rig will be completely full of Ethereum GPU worthy cards, like, and they will all be NVIDIA as well. So they will be going in my Octominer rig when done, but for now, for the test bench, we'll just see what kind of goes on here. So we're letting this thing ramp up a bit. Wait till we actually see some hash rates happening here. We're at 41.3. Maybe I just picked the better one instead of the smaller one there. So this one may be the better one. it may get better, different numbers than what my other one was getting. But hey, you know what? We'll find out. So right now, we're just going to let this settle out. It's looking like 41.03 and a grand total of 97 watts here. So let's take, I'm going to write this down right quick so we can get a baseline here. So 950 core, 2800 memory. And remember, for Windows, divide that number by 2, and then, you know, that'll give you your Windows. Everything in hiveos for this GPU does seem to be doubled. So we're going 950 core here, 2800 on the mem. And it is looking like, I'll do another refresh here, 40.98, I guess I'll roll with. Maybe we're getting hot already. 40.98 mega hash, and our power consumption is 97.1, so 97 watts. I'm just gonna subtract that right quick. So we got 40.98 subtract. Wait, I'm not doing the hash to watt yet. What am I talking about? We need 97 watts. I gotta subtract the 22 watts from the system. So we're sitting at 75 watts currently right now. So 75 watts. Now we're gonna go 40.98. I'm gonna divide that by our 75 watts. 0.54 mega hash per watt. 0.54. So that's pretty good. 0.54 mega hash per watt right now is pretty darn amazing, I must say. So let's try this up a little more. Let's go to 1100 core and 3000 memory, just because I've seen some people are running them like that. So we're going to try it. 1100 and 3000 on the memory. Again, if you're in Windows, that's about 1500 on the memory. So 1100, 3000. Let's go. Let this roll. See what it looks like. I may have to turn my fans up. We're already at 56, so I might have to crank the fans up a little bit on this thing. I'm going to go to live chat while this does its thing and see what you guys are talking about. Lenovo. Lenovo, that's how you say it. Lenovo. Okay, so this is a Lenovo. Kind of rings off, you know. It rings out of the mouth a bit. Patrick and I are going to fight Rabid and then each other. What are you talking about? Dude, that's crazy. I literally just got 12 of my A2000s coming today. DJ Mines, really? You got 12? Oh, nice. I just got 2 in. I wish I would have got 12. I just couldn't afford it. But yeah, we're checking it out to see, you know, just how efficient these bad boys are. But 12 of these, nice. So we're at 41.24. Looks like we're just going to stable out here. All right, let's roll with this. What are we looking at for numbers now? Numbers here, can you guys see that? I'm gonna move my camera so you guys can see that watt meter, you know, a little bit better. Let me just check in on here. Let's just adjust a little. All right, moving up. Zoom in a bit, zoom in a bit, zoom in a bit, zoom in a bit. All right, there we go. Okay. So let's just let this taper down. 103.2, 102.5. So let's roll. Okay, let's say 103 watts. We are at 1100 core. 1100 core, 3000 memory. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I gotta write this stuff down. It's very, very ugly because I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. What do we got? 41.34 mega hash. 0.34. And we are at 102.6 now. Come on, pick a number. Where do you want to be? All right, we're gonna go with 100. Oh, come on! Right when I'm gonna pick something, it changes. Like, give me a break. What do you think we should go with here, guys? 102 or 104? It likes to spike up to 104. You know what? We're gonna go with 102. It looks fairly even around there. So we're going 102 watts with this bad boy. 102 watts. Now let's take away our 22 from that 102. Which obviously that should be a quick one here. So that's just a quick 80 watts right off the get-go. So we're at 80 watts here. Now, let's look at our 41.34. Divide that by 80 watts. We are down to 0.51 mega hash per watt. So that's still pretty good, but originally our last settings were 0.54. Now we are down to 0.51. 0.51 mega hash per watt. But still, you know, that is extremely efficient. So, you know, are you really going to be that picky? Maybe I am. I probably am, actually. I'm going to run it the other way because it's also, you know, it'll run a little cooler. But let's try some other settings. Do you guys have some other settings to try? Let's try, you know, let's try 1,000 on the core. See if that does anything for us. Let's go 1,000 on the core clock here. We'll keep the mem at 3,000. See what it looks like. Let it do its update thing. See what's happening. While it give it a couple of seconds here, a couple of minutes. We'll go back to the chat here and see what you guys are talking about. Avian price is just shy of 0.002. Yeah, that's insane. I just kind of looked at that just when we started. Yeah, it's definitely pumping up. What are you going to do? You're going to pump up? You're going to sell? You're going to buy in? I almost wish when, oh my gosh, someone is dragging someone upstairs. I hope hopefully that's not too loud in your guys' ears. But yeah, well, I remember when Raptoreum actually hit 8 cents and I was really debating on should I sell right now? And I should have sold my Raptoreum at 8 cents, and now that it's at 2, could have bought it all back in, and I could have like tripled or quadrupled my whole Raptoreum earnings. So I could have been almost, I'm at 500,000 now, could have been at like 1.5 to 2 million Raptoreum if I would have done that. I'm definitely maybe thinking about doing that on AVN myself, but I don't know if I actually should, because who knows. I'm going to wait a day or two to see what the price is looking like, and then we'll see, because usually these pumps on these smaller coins usually last a couple days, and if they do, you know, I'm going to wait a day or two, and if it's even higher, I may attempt it and then, you know, try to get back in at a lower price. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I'm not a trader, and usually when I do try to trade something, I end up failing miserably and I lose a lot. So, you know, maybe I probably shouldn't. I just hang in there. But anyway, let's do a refresh here. Let's see what our hash rate is at. Oh, looks like 41.57 now. A couple of refreshes. All right, 41.57 mega hash now. 102. It doesn't look like our power changed too much. 103, 102. What was our last one? 102. We're at 41.34. We're actually up a little bit on the mega hash. Going down to, oh, I'm only at 100 core. Never mind. I was supposed to be at 1,000. We're at 100 core. Oops, I messed that up. Anyway, you know what? Why not? We're going to try 100 core here. We'll do this test and then move it to 1,000 absolute core clock. I messed that right up completely. But that's all right. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to take these numbers down and see what it looks like. So 100 on the core, and then 3,000 memory. Core, 3,000 memory. We're doing 41.57 mega hash. Okay, mega hash. And our power consumption is 102 to 103. See what you want to show us here. It looks like 103, I guess we'll roll with. Odd spike to that. So 103 watts, why not? Now let's see what these numbers are looking like. All right, so 103 watts. Our system, remember, is 22 watts, so we are sitting 1 watt higher at 81. 81 watts while mining. And now we're going to look at our efficiency. So 41.57. We're going to divide that by our 81 watts. We're sitting at 0.51 again mega hash per watt. So it's the same as the last settings we just had. So mega hash per watt. 0.51 again. Now let's try 1,000, which was I originally planned on doing. So we're going to move this to an absolute core of 1,000. 1,000 absolute core, apply. All right, let's let it do its thing. Hit a couple of refreshes in here. Get rid of that. Let's see what happens. What do you guys think is going to happen? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is the power going to go up? Oh, power. Was that a pretty big... I just caught it in the corner of my eye. I thought it said 108, but I might have been seeing things, you know, a flash of light or something. White Arctic Walker, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing some testing here. Memory 3200, core 1000. All right, let's try memory 3200 after this. That will be our next go-to. Refresh. Give it a couple of refreshes. 41.57. We're down. I thought we were down on the wattage. It looks like it wants to be a little lower now. We are up to 61 degrees. So like Chancoin was kind of mentioning earlier, we may be potentially hitting a throttle stage. But again, we're about where the hash rate is. 40 to 43 seems to be the range that these GPUs like. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll just hit the refresh again. So 41.56. It looks like our Hash rate is about the same. Our last one was 41.57, but our power is down a little bit, 101.8, 102. So I guess, what should we roll? We'll go 107 spike at the odd time. We're gonna go with 102 though, because it's in the high 101 point whatever. So 102. So let's see here. We got 1000 on the core, 1000 core. We got 3000 memory. And then I'm gonna drop this down. We're gonna go 41.56 mega hash. And then we're sitting at what, 102 watts, but it is spiking to 107 sometimes. That's crazy. 102 watts. So again, that's 80 watts right there. So we're at 80 watts. We're gonna check our mega hash to watt now. So this GPU currently at these settings is using 80 watts according to this. 41 in software, it is saying 69 watts. Again, I never judge by software numbers. So anyway, we're at 41.56. We're going to divide that by 80 watts, and that is giving us 0.5195. So it's still 0.51, but in the smaller numbers, it is up slightly in comparison. But overall, it's still 0.51 mega hash per watt. Looks like no matter what we do, and this thing is loving the 0.51 number. All right, so let's see. There was a setting someone asked to try out here. 1100 is great mem clock versus temp is solution for sure. I really like 950 on the core for this one at least. But someone had a setting here. 32 memory, 1000 core. All right, let's try 3200 on the memory. 32. We're going to hit the apply button here. Let this do its thing. Let this kind of do whatever it wants to do. And then we're going to go back and see if anything's changed. What was my original settings here? 950 and 2800. We'll go back to that and see what it looks like. And then another test I want to do here actually is I want to figure out the numbers here, because this is where I think doing proper testing comes into play. So we're going to try to figure out what this GPU actually uses. And then when we put in the other GPU, it should match up at least within, 1 or 2 watts. Because, if you judge by software powers, like we were saying, 169 watts, and I'm saying we're using about 80 watts on this GPU on the last settings, and that's like what? That's like 11 watt difference. So over 6 cards, that's a 66 watt difference just through assumption. So we're gonna get down to it. Once we figure out, some settings we're gonna stay at here, I am gonna put that other GPU in, and we're gonna see, are we actually up to what I think we're gonna hit when I actually put in that GPU. So I like doing this test too, just so we can see what kind of accuracy we got going on here. If that makes sense to you guys. But let's just see. Let's hit the refresh. We should be, within whatever this thing wants to do. Oh, 42.15. The extra memory definitely seemed to want to do something there for sure. 3200 memory. And our power didn't go up too much. What's going on? Could we hit 0.52 with this? Let's find out. Let's just give it a second. We'll give it another refresh. All right, so 42.16 mega hash. Nice. All right, so what do we got for settings? 1000 on the core. 1000 core. Remember, in hiveos, anything over 500 on the core means you are setting that absolute core clock. So this is a locked core right now at 1000, and we got 3200 on the memory. We are sitting at 42.16 mega hash. And a power consumption of 101 to 103. Let's just watch it bounce around so we can, pick a nice middle ground here. 101. Whoa, at least the spikes aren't as high as the other one either. So looks like 102 to 103. We're going to go with 10. You know what? Let's go 102, I guess. 102 watts. Sound good to you guys? 102 watts. So 102 watts here. Again, that's looking like 80 watts. So we're still at the 80 watt range. Let's do our mega hash to watt. We should have gained a little bit here now. 42.16 mega hash. We're going to divide that by our 80 watts. 0.527. So that is our best one yet. 0.52. So we're sitting at a 0.52 mega hash per watt. That is awesome. That is, you know, some really nice efficient numbers right there. Let's do a refresh. Did this change? And it looks like it's still the same. 42. Oh, did it go down a little bit? It went down slightly, not very much. So 0.2 mega hash, 0.02 mega hash. So I'm going to go down to 950 core again. I'm going to drop this down and see if we can keep this number or not. Maybe 1000 watt. Is that the sweet, or 1000 watt? Is 1000 core the sweet spot? We're going to try 950, see if it makes any type of a change here. I do see the power already went down a little bit, so that's a good sign. But will our mega hash drop to as well? We are about to find out. Let this sit for a little while. What is going on in live chat, guys? What is going on? Do I have the music and everything going? Oh yeah, if you are new to the channel, guys, be sure to, you know, smash that subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss, you know, all the nice cool info going around. Oh, I thought I hit it again for a second. All right, let's take a look here. Let's do another refresh, see what our mega hash is looking like. 42. We lost a little bit, but not much. So we are at 42.06. And we're at 100 to 101 watts. So 100.9. So you know what? We're gonna go with 101 watts here, which does put us minus our 22 at 79 watts. Let me get this down. 950 on the core. 950 core, which is kind of what I was noticing earlier. Seemed to be a nice sweet spot for it. But again, we don't know. It's too early to tell. 950 core, 3200 memory, and what do we got? 42.06 mega hash. 2.46 mega hash, and we got 101, 100 to 102. What are we gonna go with, guys? What are we gonna go with? Probably go with 101, because it's like over 100 and a half all the way. So we're gonna go 101, 101 watts. And obviously we're going to take that down. So that is 79 watts now. So 79 watts, 42.06 mega hash divided by 79 watts. 0.532. So where are we at? Oh, there we go. 0.53, guys. We're at 0.53 mega hash per watt. Mega hash per watt. You know what? That's pretty good. That is a nice number. So I wonder, what should we do here now? Should we try some more mem? Should we bring it down to maybe 925 core? Let me know. What do you guys think? What should we do? Oh, Rabid Mining. What is going on? What's happening? You have a crazy giveaway going on right now. Absolutely insane. If you guys, I'm sure everyone out there knows about his giveaway, but you know what? If you don't, be sure to check out his channel. He's giving away a GPU every day up until the 31st. So go check out Rabid Mining. I'm pretty sure all of you guys already have, but you know what? You never know. Just in case. Oh, right on. Awesome. Good stuff. Christmas is here for sure. What's going on, chat? Do we have any other settings to try out? We're sitting at 950 core, 3200 memory on this A2000. It does seem to be an optimal setting. That is our best setting so far, sitting at 79 watts at the watt meter, because our system is drawing 22 watts and software is stating 68 watts. So again, always beware. Software, even with NVIDIA GPUs, is not always 100%, but we're sitting at 0.53 mega hash per watt. Do we have another setting some of you guys may want to try out? Let me know. Let me know. Another settings. If not, then you know what? Let's kind of calculate how much this GPU is fully utilizing. I will throw in the other one and see if we can match the numbers up. So we're sitting at 950 core, 3200 memory. No one has any other settings to try and throw out here. So let's try something now. What's going on? Looking my A2000 up now. Oh, nice. Look it up. All right. So I'm so blah, blah, blah. I don't know what's going on. So while mining, this GPU is using 79 watts. So right off the get-go, we're just going to go, obviously, if we add another GPU in here, we're going to go 79 times 2. 79 times 2. So that's 158 watts. Plus our system of 22 watts is 180. Now, every time you do add a GPU, because you got to add your riser and also your power cable and stuff, I do like to add 2 or 3 watts, and then every 4th or 5th card, maybe add 5 watts. So for this one, I'm only going to add 3 watts. So I'm going to go plus 3, I guess. So if we add another GPU in, we should be around 183 watts per se. I'm guessing. Let me just redo those numbers to make sure I know what I'm talking about here. So again, we're guessing this GPU is 79. We're timesing that by 2 for 2 GPUs. So that's 158 watts right there. Now we're going to add our 22 watt system in. That's 180. And then plus the 2. So 180 to 182 watts is what we should be at based on these settings if I add another GPU. So let's find out. Are we going to be close or are we going to be way off? Let me know. Let me know. We're shooting for the magic number of 180 to 182 watts when I add the second A2000. So I'm just gonna, obviously we're gonna turn this off. We gotta shut this thing down right off the get-go. Boom. Flight sheet is enabled. As soon as I get this going, it's gonna be up and mining all on its own because I left the flight sheet activated. If you are unaware about that, that's how she rolls. Let's wait for this thing to turn off for a couple seconds. If you guys want to see it, let's just have another peek here. Here is, my one stick of RAM CPU rig test bench right there. Oh, we're kind of zoomed in. Loop. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. Moving down, we got some extra RAM sticks just, laying out, hanging out right there. There's that extra G-Skill CL14 one because we could not get this one to work with 2 sticks. It could either be a issue with the CPU, there may be one pin that may have an issue there, or it could be the motherboard. But because this works totally fine with 1 stick, I'm fine with it. I'm good with it. It's a nice little mining rig. It's doing its thing, doing what it's got to do. There's some more what are those? Corsair Vengeance. That's 32 megabytes of RAM sitting between those two right there. But they're only CL16. We're all about the 14 when it comes to mining. But it does look like my rig is off, and this is kind of hard to control. I got like this thing on a tripod just hanging out beside me and kind of waving it around. All right, so it looks like everything is off. We're sitting at zero on the old power here. So I'm gonna add this other GPU in now, this bad boy right here. Oh yeah, look at that. This thing is so small, so tiny, insane. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Second. All right, we're back. It's powering up. Riser's powered up. Risers are in. It's doing its thing. Then once this thing does go live, we will see what is going on here. It keeps wanting to reboot a few times. And it looks like it found its sweet spot and it is literally booting now. So we're going to have to set this to the same settings once it does boot. Once it is detected. There we go. Kind of straighten that up for you guys. Make sure you can see everything. Oh yeah, check out this stream deck. Seeing as we're here, look at this. Look at that. This thing's awesome. Look at that. Like, even when I want to mine, like I got Ryzen Master set up. I got my miner set up. So when I reboot my workstation, I just hit buttons and my rig start mining for me. It's pretty sweet. Let's move over to this one here, check this out. Make sure to subscribe, guys. I just hit that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, get it. This thing is amazing. I love this thing. Awesome. Anyway, moving on. Let's get back to it. Okay, are we booted up? Are we offline? What's going on? Did I break everything? Is it crashed? We have a mess. Vote for you in the Octominer. Oh yeah, voting has started. Oh yeah, I gotta check that out. We gotta do some voting. Octominer giveaway is on. There we go. This thing's up. What do we got here? 950, 3200. All right, so they're both kept the same settings by the looks of things. So now we just wait for this thing to ramp up, start mining, and see what our power consumption is looking like. Let's 69. Remember, I'm looking for about 180 to 182 watts. Looks like I'm a little off. I may be off here. 169, 172. Are you up and rolling, guys? Are you up and rolling? Wait till we start seeing some mega hash numbers. What's going on in the live chat? Let's see what's happening out there. Vote for you, Cool Buster. We'll definitely be using the same name. Let's see. I'm trying to buy votes. Everyone go vote for Cool Buster. Is that a thing? Give me the Octominer. My profits only go to more mining. So do mine. That's where all mine go as well. Refresh. Okay, we got some mega hash numbers here. Oh, and that one did actually pull away from 40, so that's pretty sweet. Looks like we're off here. I'm off by about 3-4 watts by the looks of things, so that's a good sign. Definitely a good sign. We're sitting at 176 to 177 watts between the two. I was guessing we hit about 180 watts, so nice, good stuff. Oh, 179. It almost hit 180 there. But yeah, for the most part, we were pretty close based on that, so it's at least we lost power moving in, so that's a good thing. I'm trying to tune my 5900X on AVN. Not off to a great start. K-Spec, what's going on? What do you got that thing set at? What is your 5900X set at? It's then like 3.6 to 3.8. All core at 1 volt. Actually, you should be able to get away with 3.6 at 0.95. Depending on Silicon Lottery, you may have to go to 0.97, but 3.8 should roll at 1 volt for sure, 100%. Where did you get the A2000s? I got them from, oh my gosh, I forgot how to pronounce it. Levon? Levion? Well, you can see the name. This is where I got them. The name's right here. See that name right there? Can you guys see that? Oh, you can't. My camera's blocking it. Right there. So this is the name right here. Let me see if I can adjust it so you can see a little better. Boom. Right there. That name right there, that's where I got them from. That was the name of the store that actually sold them. Good stuff. So what are we at here? 176 watts, 2 of these bad boys rolling. So yes, these things are extremely efficient. It looks like it wants to sometimes hit 180. Let's make sure our mega hash is still doing good. Nice. One's kind of dropping off a little bit. That's all right. So yeah, what we got out of Ethereum hash rate is looking like 0.53 mega hash to watt, 950 core and 3200 memory. Thank you very much to whoever decided to roll with 3200 memory. That was very good. You know what? Maybe I should try 3300. I'm definitely going to have to do a big deep dive test in here because we want to look at Ergo, Raven coin, all sorts of other coins. You know what? Maybe we got to look at AVN hash rates as well. You know, AVN's pumping. It has a separate rotation. Maybe GPUs are starting to become profitable on them. No idea. Too soon to tell. Wilfred Stewart, love your content, sir. Your method of producing content is awesome. Can't wait to see what Rig 5 has to say next. Oh man, who knows what that guy has to say? He's insane. I don't know. It's hard dealing with that rig. He's got an attitude. I'm gonna seriously have to drop that guy's voltages. And do you think the Radio Shack coin radio will be what? Is there seriously a Radio Shack coin? Are you for real? That's insane. I was not aware of that. I think the A2000 is more efficient than a 6600 XT. Based on everything I'm seeing right now, this is extremely efficient. Now, you know what? I got an idea here. While we're letting this thing do its thing or whatever, let's go into where am I gonna look? I want to look at something. I just want to compare something here. Let's look at ASIC miner value. We're gonna take a look at can't talk right now. What's going on? ASIC miner value. We're gonna look at the A11 Pro. Let's take a look at this thing. A11 Pro 1.5 at 2300 watts. So let's look at the efficiency of this because this is the new ASIC. This is supposed to be the ASIC mining monster of tomorrow, which is out now. Anyway, so it's not really tomorrow, but you know what I'm talking about. But 1.5 gigahash at 2350 watts. So we're just going to go 1500 mega hash. We're going to divide that by 2350. That is, oh, well, it's still more efficient. That is 0.63 hash to watt ratio, but the price of this thing is the killer. What are they at now? Anyway, $30,000 is the cheapest that I could find. 29,000, that's insane. So $30,000 for this ASIC. That's insane. Insane amount. So now let's just try something here right quick. So let's go. I gotta find my pencil. We're gonna add this all up. So we got 0.63. All right, sounds good. Now 30,000. 1, 2, 3. Now this was doing, what's our mega hash here? We were doing, so we need to equivalent that to 1500 mega hash. So how many of these GPUs would we need? We would need approximately, we're doing 42.06. 42.06. Let's just divide that. So we're gonna need 35.6 of these GPUs to make the same hash rate. 1.5 gigahash would be 35.6. So we're gonna go with 35 GPUs. 35. Now we're gonna times 35 by, what are we gonna need here? How much did I pay? I paid about $6.99. So we're gonna say $700 equals. So that's 24,500. So 24,500. So 24,500 of just GPUs to get the same amount of hash rate. Now, let's keep in mind, we need to fulfill those up. So let's say Octominer rigs. How many are we going to need? We got 36 of these bad boys, 35. So we're going to need, 35 divided by 12. So we're going to need 3 of these. We won't fully utilize 3, but we're going to need 3 of these. 36. So yeah, so we'll get 3 of those. So say about 1,000. So that's another $3,000. So 24. So $27,500 to throw these in 3 Octominer rigs. If you were to purchase, that is still $3,000 cheaper than buying that ASIC, and you can still utilize, those GPUs on other coins once it actually comes into play. Like if Ethereum comes in, that ASIC is garbage. Sure, you could mine whatever coins it supports on Ethash. There are a couple other coins. They're not very profitable at all, but you could totally do it. So you know what? You could buy 35 of these A2000s. You could buy 3 full X12 Octominer rigs for cheaper and still have yourself $3,500 to spare on top of that, over purchasing the ASIC at the cheapest price. That was the cheapest price that it's even listed on that website right now. So keep that in mind also. That is pretty insane. So is it worth buying those ASICs? I would say no. 100% false. Don't do it. Not worth it. But again, when it comes to Ethereum ASICs, not recommended whatsoever. Let's get back in there. Let's see what our power is looking like right now. Boom. 178. So we're pretty close. I was guessing 180 watts based on that. So I'm 2 watts off. Our estimates were pretty dead on before I guess I even added that GPU in there. So that's what we can look at. It is using about 79 watts. You can say 78. And as you add more, add an extra couple watts just for the power cable as well as the riser. And then you can have a nice idea. And again, remember in software, it is saying this is only using 68 watts. So it is about 10 watts off software to wall power. But again, PSU efficiency could matter as well. And what do we got going on here? We got Tech Shinji with the 669. Thank you very much. Thanks for helping the community. AVN to $1 FTW. Yeah, you imagine if AVN hit $1, that'd be insane. We're saying the same thing about Raptoreum. Now imagine if they both hit $1. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Would that just be completely amazing? I don't know who's buying new ASICs with the potential of EIP. Crazy. Yeah, I don't know who's buying them either, but you know what? They're on the market. Mining farms, definitely they are, filling shelves and racks loaded with them. They're doing it because they can afford it, but us residential miners, like I just said, definitely gonna have to put a video together on that. 35 of these A2000s will be on par with the A11. It's slightly less efficient, but you're saving $3,500. So let's kind of figure out what that means. Let's take in account, the prices here. So how much over time? It's probably going to take a good at 10 cents per kilowatt hour. You probably won't even notice the efficiency of that ASIC till they start breaking even, because you need you're using an extra how much? So let's figure out that actually. How much extra power will this thing be using? So we got 35 of these GPUs times, let's see here, 35 times 79. So we're using 2,767 watts with the GPUs, 2567. And what was that ASIC, like 23 something? 23 something, so 3, 4, 5. Let's just say, rough estimate, 200 watts less. How long do you think it'll take to pay off 200 watts worth of power if you're saving $3,500 with the GPUs? Years before 200 watts is going to equivalent to $3,000, $3,500. So yeah, another reason that ASIC is definitely not worth it at all. But it's always cool to say, hey, look what I got. I got an A11. It does 1.5 gigahash alone. That's cool to say, but it's not really worth the money. All right, so what do we got here? If ASICs get a new bit stream, they can go ETC. Very true. Yeah, I still don't know what's going on. I originally thought the Ethash ASICs could mine Ethereum Classic, but people have been telling me they can't because it's actually called ETC hash. So they do got to do some type of swapping or something there. So they're not really on the same algo anymore. I guess they're a little bit different. I don't really know everything in there though. Tech Shinji. All I want for Christmas is lower crypto prices so people FOMO out and sell me their 4080s for $300. 4080s? Wow, where are people finding those already? I guess, allegedly, that's Shinji's word, allegedly, there are some crypto mining farms with these 4080s and 7800 XTs, just whacking away at the hash rate. Allegedly. Maybe that's how NVIDIA does its testing nowadays. It makes a couple thousand prototypes, sends them out to a mining farm, and then they decide, you know what? First couple months, this will be 100% miners, and then, we'll LHR them because we got to look good in the public eye. That could be a thing. That could very well be a thing. Why would you buy two A2000s versus a 4000? Doesn't the A4000 have more than twice the hash for less than twice the price? You know what? I don't think it does. The A4000 is about equivalent. It's equivalent to a 3070, isn't it? So don't they only hash it like 60 to 70 mega hash, I think? And they use a little more power. But you know what? Let's take a look at this. Let's find out. Level. Oh, how do you spell it? 11. There we go. Just pops up because I've been searching it so much lately. Let's go to web search here. Check this out. Let's turn off our old power meter for now. Let's have a look. 1110. Oh, why did it go to 1110? That's power plugs. I always mess that one up. I always mess it up. I don't want Levington. I messed it up. Here we go. Lenovo N2000, something like that. There we go. Boxing Day sales. Look, they got Boxing Day sales now. Of course they do. A4000. What are they going for? A4000. Let's go to the Canadian price here. Oh, we are in Canadian. So 1574. So they're like almost twice the price. They're about 3/4 of the price. So I paid $7. No, they're over twice the price in Canada anyway. So they're over twice the price of an A2000. As for the hash rate, I don't know. What are the hash rates? I've been told they're around a 3070, which is about 61 to potentially, well, 3070 doesn't hit 70 mega hash, but maybe these do. So I don't really know. But I do think, stockpiling the A2000s may be better efficiency wise. But again, I do not have this A4000 to see. Is that the thing? Our A4000s, who has one? Who out there has an A4000? Let me know right now. A4000, they get 62 to 63 mega hash. So yeah, they're not twice. They're the same as the 3070. They use a little more power. So two A2000s is cheaper, and you're getting 80 mega hash instead of 61 or 62 mega hash, which is the same thing we kind of seen when you're rolling with two 3080s versus a 3090. Two 3080s, obviously they got to be the Founders Edition non-LHR versions. And you'd be pulling out 203 mega hash for still cheaper than straight out buying a single 3090 at 123 mega hash. You want to take that down even further, two 3060 Ti's will hash the same as a 3090, and that's for even half the price of a 3080. So very well, the smaller the GPU, technically long term, if you have the space, is the better way to go. They're just more and more efficient the smaller that card is. Yes, the larger you go, you're seeing a lot more mega hash, you're using more power, so the efficiency drops. So I recommend myself, like honestly, at first, before LHR was a thing, I was only really looking for like 3060 Ti's and stuff, because they were, you know, the card you wanted. Two of them would outperform and be cheaper than your 3080s and obviously your 3090s. But now, you know, we can't really be picky right now. But again, coming into these A2000s and stuff, you can potentially be picky. It looks like there's more stock than the standard gaming cards. But if you are looking to resale down the road, there may not be a market to do it. But if you're in for the long haul, you want to mine, then you know what? Get these workstation GPUs, get these A2000s, get these A4000s. Who cares about off sales if you don't plan on selling your GPUs when, you know, ETH is the proof of stake? You just want to keep mining, and you know that's what you want to do. Roll with these GPUs. You can find them. This is in stock right now. This A4000 is in stock. I can add it to the cart. I can stock up to 5, I think is the max that you're allowed. We tried this the other day. Let's try it. Hammer them on. How many can I let me order? Panda, are you still watching? Because he probably beat me to this. He already ordered them all. 5, 6. Oh, see, 5 is the limit. So I can proceed the checkout right now. $7,800. Or subtotal $8,700 after... Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's $7,800 because we got $875 off. So I'm saving $875. Can I afford this? Nope. I'm definitely, you know, zero. I don't want any. Yes, remove. Thank you. Yeah, that's where I purchased them myself. It was actually courtesy of Rondi for letting me know that they were in stock there, because I had no idea. I've been trying to look for these GPUs for quite some time, and then finally Rondi's like, you know what? They got them there. I can never say their name, but I ordered 2, and I was like, sweet. In stock but not shipping for OnePlus. What? Who is? Had 2 coupons, took off over $100. Really? That's insane. Nice. Good stuff. Hey, what are we doing here for the likes and everything, guys? We got 83 viewers, 63 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. 100%. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Boom. Hit it right now. See that? It's telling you to do it. See? Right there. Don't make me bring Rig 5 out here. Rig 5. Oh my gosh. You don't want to get him mad. Unless, well, sometimes you do, because if he starts throwing Bitcoins at you, it's a good time to have him mad. What's our power looking like on this thing? 177, 178 watts. So we were pretty close, guys. Huh? Come on, give it to me. You know, give me some credit here. Like, we guessed how much this thing would be using. We were saying about 180 watts. We slapped in that other card. We're sitting at like 178.8 watts. Like, oh, and it peaked up to 184. So yeah, we're way within reason. We were within the 2 to 4 type of watts that, you know, we were guessing. So judging by software, again, don't do it. Software, this thing is not pulling 65 or 70 watts. It's pulling about 79 watts to be exact. So just keep in mind, we got to the bottom of it. This thing is, yes, most likely, definitely a super efficient card. But I got to do more tests here. How does this thing perform on Ravencoin? Let me know. How's Ravencoin? How's Ravencoin? You got mine, you got yours for 1416. John Germain, where'd you get it? Are you in the US or are you in Canada? Let me know. You guys would keep talking me into this. A4000's 120 watts. Is that software numbers? I just talked about this. What's the wall numbers? 120 watts though for, what's it called? What'd you say? 61 mega hash. That's pretty good. You know what? Maybe I should order an A4000. But again, 2 of these A2000s is cheaper and more efficient. In theory. Actually, yeah, that's right. 3.8 is stable. Thanks. K-Spec, nice. Right on. 3.8 is stable. 1 volt. That's what you're rolling at, I'm assuming. What RAM are you using? You got XMP on or turned off? What's this A4000? What BBT? He said something the other day. There's an A5000. What's that thing worth? Oh yeah, we looked it up. A5000 is like $3,500. Their cost more than a 3090, but they're doing about 109 mega hash supposedly, but very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. A4000 63 at 130 watts, but they're hot. Oh, are they really? You got to throw that thing in a server case 100%. These 2 I got, they're definitely going to be going in the Octominer case. I'll be ripping out. You know what? Let's look at it right now. Show you what I do plan on actually doing here. Let me see my screen so I know you guys can see it. This one? Nope, that one. There we go. So let's just go into the Octominer rig here. Looks like, yep, 44 there. So I have these two, a 470 and a 480. These are two 4 GB cards. So I'm going to be pulling these two cards out, and these A2000s will be taking its place. These are currently on Ravencoin, so I'm just going to slap together a quick RebTech Ravencoin rig probably. So I'll be probably putting this on the old RebTech board, and then, you know, I'll put those on Ravencoin, and then this will be a complete full Octominer Ethereum rig instead of a kind of a mixed rig that I got going on there. But yeah, 82.12 mega hash right now for a grand total of 177 watts. We got to take away that 22. So what is that? 177 minus 22. You guys even see that? It's not even on. So 155 watts for 80. What did it say? 82 mega hash, 155 watts. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is definitely a wicked GPU, 100%. All right, so while we're here, is there anything you guys want to talk about at all? You know, let's talk about it. What's going on? What's everyone doing? Adjust my screen here. There we go. Let's talk about something. It rounds to an odd number, 1.004 or something. XMP is off. I had that set from your video on RTM. Gotcha. All right. Do some testing. Try XMP on. Do you have a watt meter? You know, silicon lottery and everything. You may see different results than I say. Just because I say, you know, don't use XMP profile doesn't mean don't use it. I just noticed that you do gain performance. Oh, sorry about that. Utilizing XMP profile, but the hash rate gained kind of mitigates, you know, the power consumption gain. So you gain more power consumption than you do for the hash rate. So it actually ends up in a less hash to watt ratio. But again, test yourself, try it out. Some people, you know, they don't have an issue with the little extra power. If you only have a couple of rigs, you know, by all means, max that hash rate out. But, you know, if you start stacking, you get a farm together long term, you know, that power does start to add up fairly fast. Oh, Epic servers, hack to mine RTM, double hash rate for a week. What? HP Epic servers? Really? Did they really? Someone got into a bunch of Epic servers and pointed them to mining, like literally, like I don't want to say that word that you're saying there because it might be bad, you know, to the algo and everything, but that's a thing that happened. That's insane. That's probably where all the hash rate came from, off and on to our plant and stuff, you know, last week and stuff. That's insane. 16 gigabyte Kingston, need to order a watt meter still. Okay, yeah, take your time, but you know, it's always good to have, especially if you're a crypto miner, have that watt meter on hand. You never know when it comes in handy. You always want to check your stuff, be sure you know what's going on. It's in the news. Really? I wonder if it'll be on the news here today. That's hilarious. Oh, I wish I saw that story. Nice. That's awesome. That's totally going to give Raptoreum, you know, more momentum too in the eyes. If it was on the news like that, you know, that's the things coins need, like AVN. More people start talking about AVN. Like, I know in the comments, a lot of people are saying, yeah, I'm killing the networks, you know, I'm ruining the coin, you know, yada, yada, yada type of thing. But think about it. The more people that know about the coin, the stronger the network becomes. And, you know, more people talk about it, whatever. It doesn't mean if it's on Reddit or wherever, you know, that means more eyes will look into it, more potential buyers and sellers, more traders, and then more exchanges opening up their eyes and wanting it as well. So in theory, sure, the hash rate goes up, the difficulty goes up, coins mined per day does go down, but long term, the network is getting stronger, you know, and, you know, it does become a better investment. That's just me, though. Maybe I'm 100% wrong. Can't cater to everyone. You know, you have all sorts of people out there, but you know what? Everyone loves you guys. You guys are awesome. A6000, what? Is there an A6000 for real? What are you talking about, A6000? Is that a thing? I don't even want to know what that's worth. Is that like the CMP version? HP servers are hacked because of, oh yeah, that Lodge. Hey, there's been a lot of talk about that Lodge 4J thingamajigger that's been floating around. AVN's is it 0. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, I did a video with like the last update a while ago. Now I totally got to change my whole video around and redo it. Okay, let's take a look at this AVN price. What are we looking at here? AVN, what do you at? Oh my gosh, is it ever? Wow, is it gonna hit a cent today, guys? Is AVN gonna hit a cent? You know what? This might put, I gotta go over my numbers now. Where are my GPU numbers? That day I mined with my GPUs, what is it worth right now? Where is it? Right there, 10,503. Let me just do some quick things here. Do I think would be really amazing and kind of cool? What if Avian took, you know, at least even if it was only for a day, GPU mining most profitable as well as CPU mining most profitable? Has a coin ever had the most profitable for GPUs as well as CPUs at the exact same time? Wouldn't that be insane? All they gotta do now is add an ASIC algorithm, and who knows what could happen. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But still, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, let me see here. 10,503.98. Now it's times it by the new price there, 0.002712. That's actually not too bad. I don't think it's on par yet. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to go into what to mine now and see exactly all those GPUs. So what did I have? I had 13070, 13090. What else was in there? What was in there? I totally forget. 4 3060 Ti's, I believe. 4 3060 Ti's. 1 light hash rate. And I guess I'll just use these because they're 4 gigabyte cards. 2 of those. So is that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing some GPUs here somewhere. 130. Maybe I have 6 3070s in there. Oh, I gotta check out all I got in this Octominer rig now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I got 6 with 1 LHR. All right. 6 with 1 LHR. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing a card still. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3090, 3070. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got 7. Yeah, I got that. No, 6. Okay, here we go. 7. So, sorry, I just messing everything. Okay, how much is this making on Ethereum right now? $35. Wow. And if this was on Avian right now, based on those coins I mined in that day, Avian was mining $28.48. So 35. What's the next coin? 28. It is on par with mining Flux. That is pretty good. So Avian is ultimately destroying in CPU mining profits right now, and it's almost second place in GPU mining profits. That's pretty insane. If you think about it, has a coin ever, you know, been that profitable on both GPUs as well as CPUs at the exact same time? That may become a thing. That's pretty cool. You know, it's kind of cool. I like the way AVN is. I know it's so new. It's 100% spec mining. Keep that in mind. We don't know what's going to happen with it. There's no roadmap yet, but you know, I do like how they split the chain up. It's not like kind of raptoreum because everything's on the same algorithm going straight. It's not CPUs one side and GPUs on the other. It's really nice that AVN actually has 2 separate algorithms to cater to GPUs and CPUs, and they don't intermix and destroy each other. They're not fighting with each other. They're both going parallel and running nice and smooth. So that's kind of cool. You know, that's also a big thing moving on after Ethereum moves to proof of stake. AVN is, you know, a front runner as being a profitable GPU mining coin. It's obviously a huge front runner for being a CPU mining coin. So it's kind of cool how this is working out. And that's pretty sweet that, you know, the profitability of this is, you know, it's not quite up to Ethereum, obviously, but what if Ethereum wasn't here? Obviously, it could be number 1, number 2. Flux is just ahead of it by, what are we up to it? Actually, no, this is before power, so Flux is quite a bit. We actually have to move down to, we're in about Ergo. We're at about Ergo Ravencoin parameters when it comes before power. But still, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Gotta admit that, like 100%. That is really, really good, actually. It's pretty cool, actually, you think about it. Anyway, which AVN wallet? I believe there is only one AVN wallet. You know what? I'm going to open up my AVN wallet. I don't even know what's in there right now, to tell you the truth. Programs, where's my wallets? Wallets, AVN. You can see I have everything named here. You can't really see that because my screen's all messed up. How about this one? So here I have their normal wallet, then I have it again, and then finally on their third or fourth release here, I just hit Take 4000. So Take 4000 is their latest wallet. Here's the QT version. We're going to open that up. I don't really know how much AVN I really have at all. So we're going to find out because I'm curious. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to my AVN wallet at all. I've been working on these other tests. I got 6 other coins going now the past couple days, and I want to be like, you know what? I got to cancel my test and restart it so that I can just throw all my rigs on AVN before the hash rate gets too high. But that's all right. I'm just going to continue on with my tests. I'm going to keep the numbers going because I am kind of seeing how the hash rate and difficulty across AVN is actually dropping those daily profits. So I think it's a really interesting test to keep on going on with it. I have, I don't know, 4 or 5 days left to go on it. Attempting to do its thing, yada yada yada. Okay, 3 days behind. Right now I'm at 88,000 coins, so we'll see if I have any more once it does update. So we'll let it do its thing here. Oh, click up. Let us do its thing here and we'll see what we got. While we wait for that to update, let's take a look at what's going on in the live chat, guys. A2000 48 gigabytes of RAM with NVLink scrambled to 96 gigabytes. What? Gee, are you serious? That's insane. That's a crazy GPU. In 2 weeks with AVN, I'm up $300 on a 5800X and a 39. Nice, DJ Mines. Nice. I know you are heavy into AVN now for sure. You're loving that coin. So it's nice to see that, you know, you're getting a lot out of it as well. Pretty sweet. Good stuff. DJ Mines, are you still solo mining that thing, smashing out them blocks, or did you move to a pool? Myself, I've never tried the solo mining on AVN. Maybe after this test, I'll throw my rigs on to try solo, but I've tried solo mining RTM a couple times. I've tried other coins a couple times. It never works out in my favor. I'm just unlucky or something. It just doesn't work out for me. So for me, myself, I'm on a pool. I go with the pool route. 3090 Ti, yes, it is coming January, but what is the price tag on that thing? Probably, what is it, 1,500 USD MSRP for the Founders Edition. So I'm saying tack in another 500 USD on there. So that's 2,000. Move that up to Canada, Canadian funds. It's probably like $2,600 to $3,000. I don't think I'm gonna, jump on that bandwagon. That is insane amount of money. $3,000. That's how many of those A2000s can I get for the price of that thing? A lot. A lot more. Who knows what the hash rate will be? It'll probably be up a bit. It's got the fastest memory in any GPU yet, up until 5 months later when the 4000 series comes out. So here's a giant money grab from Nvidia, but that's just me. Hashtag not happening or something. But it might hit what's 3090 right now is 123 about without thermal throttling, so maybe 135 mega hash potentially. I don't really know, but is it worth $3,000 Canadian? No, not even close. You know what? I'm gonna work that out right now. I'm guessing about Canadian, it'll be around $3,000 probably Canadian. So if I go 3,000, divide that by 700 that I got these A2000s for, I can get 4.2, so I'm going to get 4. So 4 times 700, $2,800. I can get 80 times 4. I can get 320 mega hash for cheaper than that 3090 Ti. I am not getting a 3090 Ti. Next, there's Rabid standing in line at Best Buy. What did he get? 3090 Ti. That's all they had. Could you imagine? I would be kicking myself. Oh my gosh. Get one just to say you have one and play with it. I know, that's the thing. Like, technically, I'm almost obligated to because I got to test it and showcase it. But, just the price is, oh my gosh. I just can't justify it. Unless, if it hits 1 million views, then, that could justify it. But, yeah, I don't know about that. Tech Shinji has a 3090 Kingpin that does about 135 mega hash liquid cooled, give or take. He got it up to 135. That's insane. That's crazy. Nice. So if that did do 135, I guess Tech Shinji, he's gonna be all over that. He'll liquid cool the crap out of that thing for sure, and then maybe he'll get 145. 3090 Ti, insane. I know Panda's gonna get one, 100%. Probably has a rig ordered full of them. Maybe. Panda, you still there? How many did you order already? I needed to get the 3090 Ti. I got myself a 1080 Ti, 2080 Ti, and a 3090. Need the last. Oh, just for the collection. See, that's what gets a lot of people too. Just for that collection, you know, it's just like I gotta. I'm missing a 3080. I have no Founders Edition 3080. I got the 3090. I got the 3070. I got 3060 Ti's. I do not have a Founders Edition 3080, and I'm probably not going to get one at this type of market. All Founders, nice. Nice. What do we got for viewers, guys? Viewers, we're sitting at 91. Oh, I messed my screen up. 91, 81 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. Also, smash that subscribe button. Boom, boom, boom. How's our watt meter looking? Let's take a look at this card. Boom. 178 watts still, so we're holding steady at this power consumption. Let's get back on that rig, see if we're still, you know, thermaling or anything. No, looking good. One went down to 40.46, so that's that guy there. But he may be throttling. Maybe having throttle issues or something. The temp is high, 62. So we'll see what happens one day, you know, when I do get these into that Octominer rig. Have a better idea to see if this was thermal throttling or not. But it does look like optimal settings here for these cards. 950 core, 3200 on the memory. So I'm going to do some more tweaking. I'm going to go through a lot more algorithms sometime here in the future. But it was a lot of fun, you know, throwing some tests together with this thing. Small. Oh, it looks like we're all good. Drop that down. I guess we'll do some, you know, a little bit of AMA here, and then we'll probably wrap this up. It is Christmas Eve, you know, supposed to be spending time with the family, but at the same time, you know, all you guys are home, you guys are free, no one's at work, so, you know, get some more videos out, get some more live streams out. I'll be live. Tomorrow's Christmas. Yes, I'll be live streaming again tomorrow, probably. We'll see. It is normal Saturday, so our normal Saturday stream will be live. Remember, if you're opening presents with the kids or something, don't have to show up. You know what? Hang out with the family, guys. Hang out. I should do the same, but I'm not. I'll be streaming. Oh, I don't know why I just said that. Anyway, hopefully she's not watching. Just completed by Octominer mission with 12 by 3070s, all non-LHR. Nice, Raheem. That is sweet. That is a nice build. Those Octominers are awesome. And like, the issue is shipping, obviously. Shipping is bad, but when it does come down to purchasing it, like, it's only an extra $50 to $100 over at the current prices of building a complete rig anyway. So server power supplies, 12 GPUs, you know, everything ready to roll for you. All you gotta do is plug in the GPUs when it shows up and you're good to go. Well, PCI Express cables as well, and then the power cable, but you know what I'm talking about. Sold about 10,000. Wish I didn't really climbing today. Oh, and the same thing with Raptoreum. You know, people are like, oh, I sold at this price. Oh, I sold at this price. Oh, I sold at this price. I've been saying, like, you know, the peaks on these little coins are usually within 2 or 3 days after the initial pump. Same thing happened with Raptoreum. It was about 2 or 3 days. So give it 2 or 3 days, and then, you know, that might be a nice sell time. And I'm not saying go out and sell it, because obviously there's not much volume and anything out there. So, you know, that price is going to crash fast and hard when that happened. But, you know, everyone has their own reason. Although, you know, what's Zergpool looking like? If you guys see things like, say, Zergpool, if Zergpool is definitely has a lot of hash rate. Let's just have a look here. AVN. Let's go to, I don't know which one yet. AVN to mining pool stats. Let's see what some Zergpool hash rates are currently looking like. And if it's pretty high, we can run through what exactly is going on. If you are unaware, Zergpool, you can mine any coin you want and get paid out. So usually people that do use Zergpool, they're mining AVN or Raptoreum or whatever, and they're getting paid out in either, you know, if they're mining AVN, they may be getting paid out in Raptoreum because it's more profitable to add up into those smart nodes. So, you know, that's the way Zergpool kind of does its thing. So it looks like Zergpool's not top right now. It's third. What about over here? Zergpool on GPUs though, look at that. First place. There's people 100% GPU mining off Zergpool right now, and they're getting paid out in something else. So this is where you're going to see possibly some price fluctuations. Look at this difficulty spike with the GPUs. You see that? Oh, you can't. Hold on. Let me adjust this a little bit. Oh, I still can't see it really. I can't move my screen right now, but yeah, on the right here, there's like, oh, I could probably, maybe I can shrink this. No, all right, it's not working. Not working for me, sorry. There's some weird spike going on there. I didn't even know what I was talking about or what was going on. I have like 600 RTM, that's it, and I feel like I must have been mining it for over a month anyway. I'm the worst at Golden Wolf. Great example of what not to do. Oh no, Magic Lucky. That's not good. Horrible. I sold all my GPUs. Tech Shinzy said my mining is yeah. Tech Shinzy tends to do that. You be careful. You watch that guy. You guys gotta watch that guy. You know, he'll get you. I'm just kidding. He's awesome. Oh, good stuff. Man, you guys going to make me mine AVN. Oh, Golden Wolf, no. Stay away. Just kidding. Do what you want. Mine it. Mine it and then sell it. Mine it and then hodl it. Mine it and convert it to raptoreum. You know, it's going up right now, so depending how you want to go, like, wait for a massive spike here, sell it, and throw it all into a raptoreum smart node or something. You know, that's a good thing. AVN is extremely profitable, yes, but I do think with the utilization of the raptoreum smart nodes, that smart nodes is like RTM is kind of coming out on top, even though the prices, well, the hash rate and difficulty and everything is. But I think long term, unless AVN does decide to implement something like that, it is community driven, so they may, but I think it may only be like a master node type of system, so you might have to run your own nodes. Again, I'm not too sure. It's way too early, way too much speculation. Don't know what's going to happen right there yet, but you know, it's on, you know, the to-do list, kind of, maybe, allegedly, if the community wants it. Okay, so do we have Rabid, do you figure mining heat produced and not needing that much more natural gas burnt here in the frozen hole of the north? Yes and no. I sometimes I close everything up and then I allow the hot air to go upstairs with a fan and stuff, but other times, you know, I like to just open the windows and I just freeze off the whole mining basement and let the GPUs run nice and cool at like a couple 100 watts less than what they'd normally be running. So, you know, in your own, there is I was thinking about doing a video on this. I'm not sure if I am or not yet, but if you regulate your air, depending on your house, my house is fairly airtight. If I crack a window open, like, you know, maybe 4 or 5 inches, I can regulate the air because, as we all know, cool air drops to the bottom, hot air rises. I can regulate it so there's only like the bottom foot and a half of air stays cool at the bottom, and it literally pushes the hot air without any fans or anything straight up the stairs. So you don't need like any grow tents, you don't need any other fans, you don't need anything else. It just follows default up the stairs. And as that hot air does rise up those stairs, it creates, I wish I had a thermal camera so I can kind of see it in view, because I could feel it, how it actually playing out. So the hot air anyway is going up the stairs like fast, and the cool air, as it pushes the hot air up, it's dropping that cool air down the bottom of the stairs and coming back downstairs. So if you can regulate your actual house temperature just through cracking windows a few inches here, a couple inches there, and it's actually kind of neat if you ever feel the airflow coming through your windows or the bottom of your stairs and the top of your stairs. It's kind of neat, and if you kind of hover it, you can feel the cold air flow across the bottom of your arm and the hot air flow across the top of your arm if you find the right spots, and it's pretty sweet. But if you do open that window too much, then obviously it gets too cold and you're not causing that heat, and if you don't open it enough, then you're getting too hot and, you know, it's not really working in your favor. But there is a, you know, a sweet spot if your house is nice and airtight to have that circulation flowing through where the hot air shoots upstairs and the cold air literally drops to the bottom. You don't need any fans or anything to add to this. It's just a natural effect that it does. So I don't know, pretty neat. Convection, there you go. A convection ordeal. Yeah, exact same thing, but it's all natural. So like, you don't need to spend any extra money on anything fancy. I wish I had you know, a heat camera, because just, you know, I think it'd look really cool, but I don't have one. Those things are really expensive. I'm not tech shingy. I can't afford all that stuff. I got a joke from the ASIC Miners people that was full of hot air. Nice. Cool. All right, so are there any last minute questions, guys? I guess we will wrap this up because, you know, I do got to spend time with the family as well. But I thought it'd be nice to throw another random stream in here, and we will be live again tomorrow. I'm thinking about making a video tonight. We'll see what happens. Usually I don't release videos on the weekends, but, you know, I might start. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. See what happens, you know, if I get into a show or something or not. But again, I'd just like to thank everybody for showing up. These A2000s, amazing GPUs. Seriously, 0.53 mega hash per watt ratio. That's absolutely insane for a GPU. Love this thing. I definitely want to try to find more of these, 100%. Again, thank you for stopping by, everyone. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas to all of you. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow if you show up. If not, if you guys are busy, don't worry about it. Don't show up. But I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Rabid out.